Hello everyone, this is Sarkan Gurusio Brahmakop. Today's conversation, very important subject, that is a person or we are sum total of the five people we spend our time with. Famously, this statement was used Dr. Jim Rohn. So what he wanted to say, the people we habitually surround ourselves, these are the people who leave their impact on us, and that's how we develop ourselves in the life. The Harvard psychologist David McClelland, he said that 95% of our success in life will depend upon the people we spend our time with. So what Dr. Jim Rohn wanted to say, it is not statistically the average of five people who will have a role in our life, but the average the people we surround ourselves with. So famously it is said, you sow your friends, also your future. So in life, we should be very careful the type of friends we are choosing with. On this aspect, US psychologist Carl Menninger, he did a research and he found that your environment is more important than your reality. And I have witnessed these things myself because I took birth in a very humble farming family in a village background. Even there was no light available there. I studied in sort of hurricane lamp, and I was fortunate enough to get into Air Force. And within Air Force also, it was not that environment is already available for you. Even there, you had people who enjoyed their life by going to bar, and there was another group who used to go to study room, and that is the path I chose for myself by choosing a right environment for myself. And slowly, I continued my studies, kept updating my environment, kept choosing my friends, and with whoever were my closest friend, almost every one of them has risen to the top and they are doing well in life. So I have seen this myself that under what circumstances a person must have taken birth is not that important. The important is that what environment we choose ourselves and how do we prosper in life. So it is more important, and your environment is more important than the reality. We must really watch on what type of environment we are selecting for ourselves, what type of friends we are choosing for ourselves. On choosing friends, how do we find out which are the people who are good for us, which are the people who will propel us in life, who are the people who will pull us down? Eleanor Roosevelt famously used one statement that great people talk about ideas, average people talk about things, and mediocre people talk about other people. So when you are interacting, if they are really every time they are talking about other people, it means they are mediocre people, they will not propel you in life. If they are just talking about things, it means they are average people. And people who talk about ideas, big ideas, they are the people who will propel yourself up in the life. So these are the type of the people we should choose ourselves in our life. Dr. Jordan Peterson, he also says, if you have a bad news, share with them. If a person really interested about you, he will patiently listen, not divert or sabotage the topic. Otherwise, say even I had misfortunes, I myself faced it. And most important thing is that are they really able to celebrate your success, your good things? That's how we select ourselves. These are the people I should surround myself with. A famous study was done at Birmingham Heart Foundation at US. Nicholas Christakis and James Flower did this study. They had data of 3 decades, almost 30 years. Initially, they were studying on the aspect of the people who are coming to hospital, especially in case of terminally ill people, what effect it has on the people who are taking care of that. So initially, they were researching the concept of widowhood. If a person is losing a spouse, chances were that within year and a half, the other person was likely to die. They further extrapolated this study and found that in case of obese, if my friend was obese, 2 to 4 years I was likely to had by 41% chances I will be obese in next 2 to 5 years. Even my friend's friend was obese, fairly 21% chances were there that I will be obese. And most surprisingly was that even friends with whom I didn't know anything, I didn't have any connection, I was likely to be overweight next 2 to 4 years by 10%. So what was the thing? Basically, they are likely to that our behavior change and mental acceptance about the norms. If my friend is obese, most chancely I like to have that standard in my mind that this is a normal weight, and even my eating habits are likely to change. Second pattern they studied was of smoking. So if my friend was smoking, 61% I was likely to smoke. Friend was smoking, 29% were the chances, and friends were smoking, another 11% chances were there that I will be smoking. In the same manner, they studied on another aspect. If my friend was happier, 6% chances I will be more happier than my friend. So this is conclusively proven over a period of time, vast majority of data. If the people I am surrounding with, what type of conduct they are indulging in will certainly have impact on my life. If my friend goes to casino, if my friend goes to bar, likelihood I will be there. If I have a spiritual friend who goes to birthday pleasure, mostly likelihood that I will be going there. So please let us choose our friend wisely and surround ourselves intentionally with those type of friends who are helping us in achieving our goal in life. So what should we be doing? We have too many people around, and how can we decide which type of friends should be there? My personal experience is that we can categorize people in our life. Some people can be in P1 category, someone in P2 category, someone in P3. So when I say P1, that is priority one. Really people who are supposed to be in your inner circle of the life. These are the people on whom you can count day in and day out. That person can call you 12 o'clock in the night. You can call that person in 12 o'clock in the night without feeling awkward there. And these are the people you should be spending your major time with. Another people can be there, we call them casual friends. Casual friends are supposed to have only casual time. You should not be spending your major time on casual friend, minor time on major friends. Either you should eliminate them over a period or limit yourself with those type of friends. Once in a week or any time you can give some casual time to them, but they are not supposed to occupy your major time in a life. That's how we should be restricting ourselves, rationing our time to the people around. Kabir Das, so many centuries ago, advised us what type of a people we are supposed to surround ourselves with. He used the doha, निंदक नियरे राखिए आंगन कुटी छबाव बिन पानी साबुन बिना निर्मल करे स्वभाव. So what he wanted to say, have people surround who are closer to you, who can give us constructive feedback, and without losing much of the thing we get, so much of the input around. So surround yourself with the people, intensely surround yourself with the people who are able to give us constructive feedback without any fear. Another aspect in having companionship around people around, there is famous African proverb which says, it takes a village to raise a child. What I really want to say, that biological parent may be one, but there are many other parents who are responsible to give you safe culture, who are responsible to give you a direction which is constructive, which is useful for you. And I myself has seen this, because being born in a village, you are born with the relations, the people next to you is your uncle. In my own case, my father, they were 4 brothers, and I have seen my own father having sort of parental right on every kid or every of our cousin. So when people are born in such type of culture, in such type of environment, they will be directed into a thing, or they will be surrounded by the people, or there will be so many watchful eyes on you, that if we are deviating in our life, they will be there to guide us. So, let us be coach and mentor to the people around. Let us be there to guide them. That is how the concept of, we can prove it, that it takes a village to raise a child. There is famous old saying in Hindi that काजल की कोठरी में कैसे ही सयानो जाए, एक लीक काजल की लागे ही लागे. Literal meaning, if someone is entering one room which is full of black, the person will have some black marks on that person. So, what it really wants to say, if we are surrounded with bad elements, not so good elements, they will have some impact on our life, despite be saying, okay, now I am a person with very strong character, they will not have, they will certainly have. And research has proven, whether it is Nicholas Christakis or David McLennan, that people, those who are there with you day and night, they will have impact on you, and your 95% of your life will be decided with the people you habitually surround yourself with. With this, I will take your leave. Thanks for your like, subscribe and sharing. We are really blessed with your comments, with your feedback, especially the constructive feedback which comes in, and really it motivates me and my team to keep improving. We will request your constructive feedback coming us. Thank you. Meet you again.